So I wanted to share with you something that came up this week in this whole new content creator UGC journey of mine. So if you've been following along, you've heard that, yes, I'm a content marketing strategist and I help my clients with their content marketing and finding deals with brands and things like that. But now I'm trying it for myself. So I have a travel brand, which has always been my side hustle for like the past 10 years or something like that. And I really want to make it something bigger. Like instead of my marketing business being full-time, I want my travel brand to be full-time and my marketing business is like the side hustle. You know what I mean? So I've been really diving in for the past few months, trying to find brand deals and UGC opportunities and things like that. And at the same time, some of my clients, like my one travel blogger client, she's kind of in the same realm as me. Like she's kind of trying to grow her audience, obviously. We all are. But she's trying to break into finding brand deals too, and I'm helping her get there. So earlier last week, I found this amazing product. And at first I was like, my client would be so great for this product. But then I was like, wait a minute. So would Shane and I, my husband and I, for our travel brand. It would be really great for us too. And so I decided that I was going to pitch both of us separately. So from her email, I sent them a pitch. From my email, I sent them a pitch. And they had no idea I was the same person, obviously. They have no idea that we're connected in any way. So it was kind of like an accidental experiment because we both got completely different offers. So let me break that down for you, what each of us received. All right, so if you've been following along these past couple weeks, you know that in order to pitch to these brands or find these brands, I've been using Bento. Bento has been a lifesaver as far as automating these pitches and finding brand emails and automating my follow-ups too. It's been such an amazing tool to be using. And it's making me find all of these amazing opportunities. Like this week, Shane and I, we are going to an amusement park. It's gifted. Everything I have found so far is gifted for me. But I'm hopeful that once I get more of these gifted campaigns and people see the work that I'm doing, that I can eventually pitch more paid opportunities. You know what I mean? I just got to build that credibility. Anyways, going off on a tangent. So yeah, we have a partnership with an amusement park this weekend. We got to go on a dinner cruise recently. What else did we do? Go to a coffee shop. We found a luggage company that gifted us some luggage that we get to take on this cruise that's coming up. So we've been finding really, really amazing opportunities, and I've been using it for my client too. So I've been using Bento to find her opportunities. Like she secured some, like a ghost tour, a food tour, got a free dinner at a pizza place and a coffee shop. I've been finding her all of these cool opportunities as well. And all of that is through Bento. It's been such a game changer because before this, I was having to like physically go to the company's website and hope and pray that they would have an email or some way to get in contact with them, or I was digging through their social media to find their contact information, and it would just take hours to find just one. And so Bento has really changed the game because it has all of the information right there. Like last night, I wanted to pitch to Land Rover. Okay. And that's because I have an old Range Rover. It's really on its last legs, but they don't need to know that. But they have like an ownership event in Vermont every year where you can go and they provide food and they take you on like this obstacle course, like this off-road course that you can take your car on, and they show you like the off-road handling of your Range Rover and stuff. And it just sounds like such a fun event that I really want to be a part of. And so I pitched to them, and I was able to find their email in like 2 seconds. I just typed in Range Rover or Land Rover, and it just popped right up. All of these, like, it wasn't just one email, it was a whole bunch of different contacts. And so I was able to just pitch to them right away. So Bento is really where it's at. I'm going to post the link below. I believe if you use the link right now, you could get your first month for $5. And they have tons of promotions always going on. Like, I think I'm paying for the $35 a month membership. But I've only paid that like once out of the 3 months because of these different promotions that they have. Like I just got $30 in credit that I was able to apply to my next bill. Like, no brainer. Okay. So back to the topic at hand. So my client and we both got different offers from the same company in the same week. So I pitched to this company first from her email, but then the next day I pitched them from my email, pretty much the same kind of thing. So I'm going to read you some of these emails so you can get an idea of what they offered. Okay. So from her email, her first initial pitch that I sent them, I was like, coming at it from, she lost her husband, so she travels the world with her toddler. And so I specified that, and I talked about how her content would include reels, carousels, YouTube videos, and blogs, because those are the 4 things that perform really good for her. And I shared like her YouTube channel, but then I shared 2 viral reels. And if you tuned in last week, I talked about how I was able to make my clients go viral. 2 different clients go viral in like the same month when I can't even make that happen for me. And so I shared these 2 reels that are still performing really well for her in this pitch because I thought it gave her like some credibility. And that was pretty much it. I didn't even share a media kit. And then for me, my pitch was a little more extensive. I explained, our travel brand. My husband and I built this, sharing our dates throughout the United States. We saw your product and thought it solves a very real travel challenge that we often run into. And how we have an upcoming trip, our cruise, that we could use this product for to save money. And I think our audience would really love to see that. And I say, we could do a blog feature, YouTube, social media content, or a combo of these, blah, blah, blah. She responded to both of us on the same day. And she was just like, to both of us, it was pretty much the same response. Like, oh my gosh, I love your pitch. We feel like it could be a really great product for you. We've had a chance to, in my email, I shared my media kit. That was a difference. Because for my client, I did not. So she said she loved looking through my media kit. We'd love to learn a little more about your audience and content performance. Could you share your current Instagram and YouTube analytics along with any examples of product or travel integrations and a media rate card? This was the first company that asked me for a media rate card if we're seeking paid collaborations. Now, my client, she received somewhat of the same email, but also a little different. So, once again, she was like, oh, your pitch was so great, blah, blah, blah. And she said, send your media kit and rate card along with any upcoming travel plans and any specific concepts you have in mind. So I responded with some ideas of content ideas that came to mind. And I attached the media kit. My client doesn't have a media rate card. She's not really looking for paid opportunities. She just wants gifted for now. So we were asking about an affiliate program. And for me, when I responded to that same email, she asked me for like a lot more information. So like I shared my portfolio. So my Canva website, if you watch my past 2 videos, I share what my Canva website looks like. And then I shared my Influencekit, which that link is below if you want to check out Influencekit. It's so amazing to be able to share your stats in real time with brands. So when she asked for my Instagram and YouTube stats, I was able to just share that Influencekit link with her, and it showed in real time all of the stats for my social media. So not just my follower numbers, but my reach and my engagement. And it's like a game changer when you need to share with brands that information. And then I also shared my Coley portfolio. Coley is also something I talk about a lot because it's like such a great website to feature like past work on. So I have like some product videos on there that I've done for brands and for myself, for my books. And then I also said, instead of a fixed rate card, I provide custom quotes. Because I had no idea what to quote her. I had no idea what kind of rates I should be offering because I didn't know what they wanted. So I was kind of like, pricing would vary because it depends on deliverables, usage rights, exclusivity, and overall campaign goals. So I said, in order to help me put together your best option, how many pieces of content are you looking for? Which platforms are you hoping to feature the content on? What does your campaign timeline look like? But then I think I made the mistake because at the very end I said, let me know and I'd be happy to put together a package that aligns with your goals, whether that's a paid collab, an affiliate partnership, gifted content, or a combo of those. So I kind of already put it out in the universe that, hey, I'm okay if this is gifted. Which I guess I am because I really wanted the product. I probably would have bought it anyways. But anyways, let's see. So those were the emails I sent back from both my client and from me. And so with my client, I obviously, like I said, I shared her media kit. I'm scrolling through these emails as I'm reading this to you, so I'm like trying to find them. So when I shared the media kit and more information from my client, she responded that they were more focused on growing short form social content. Okay, great. That would be easy. We can do a reel. And then she asked if it was her first time using the product, which obviously it was. She said, if it's your first time using one, we'd be happy to send you the product so you can try it out on your travels. We always find the best content comes from creators who've had the opportunity to use the product organically before deciding whether they'd like to feature it. So boom, right there, she was already gifted a product. And it says, we'd be happy to chat further about an affiliate partnership from there. Okay, so she wants to send this product to my client first, make sure she likes it, and then set up an affiliate partnership, which was amazing. So we immediately accepted it, sent her the address and everything. And it was literally the next day, the product was being shipped. Okay, so that's how seamless and easy it was for my client. Now, get this, okay? For me, it was a completely different situation. She said, unfortunately, we've allocated our marketing budget for the next couple of months. Okay, fine, whatever. So they won't be able to move forward with a paid collab at this stage. Totally fine. She says, if you're open to it, we'd love to explore a gifted collab instead. We typically partner with creators by providing a complimentary product in exchange for authentic content. And I'd love to send you more information if you're interested. Okay, yeah, duh, I'm interested. So I was like, yes, please send me more information about that. And then I asked about an affiliate program too. Her response, okay, this is already going longer than for my client. Her response was, yeah, we do have an affiliate program. We offer creators a unique affiliate link with 5% commission on sales. So you can continue sharing it across your blog, YouTube, and social channels, even after the initial collaboration. Initial collaboration, what do they mean by that? For gifted collabs, we typically look for a piece of content. Here's where it gets interesting. They want a reel, either as UGC that we can share across our own channels, or as a collaborative reel shared by both of us on Instagram. We usually ask for an uncaptioned version of the video along with a few raw clips that we can use for future organic content. And we're a small brand with a limited marketing budget. So to continue offering gifted collabs in a sustainable way, creators purchase the product using a 50% discount code. And once the agreed content has been delivered, we promptly refund the remaining 50%, so the product is gifted in full. Okay, all right, there's the difference. What the heck, right? My client, she didn't do anything different than me. At least I don't think so. Like, there was slight differences because I didn't want to make the pitches completely the same, you know, but it was essentially the same thing. She never used the product, neither did I. But she got the gifted piece of content. And they are making me purchase the product with a 50% discount code. And once I create the content, then I can get refunded the remaining 50%. And they want my content to use on their own. So they want the rights to use my content. Let that soak in for a second. So here's the lesson in today's video. Never assume that you are getting the same offer as other creators, and always negotiate, because I wish I did. You know, I received this email. I think it was within just a few minutes of my client receiving it, so I didn't see it. I was just like, oh, wow, yeah, I would love to do that. Sure, why not? Because like I said, I really wanted the product. I probably would have bought it myself regardless. And so this was a way to, you know, have a partnership that could eventually go somewhere, right? If I do a really good job. And so she accepted me, sent me the code immediately, but then she sent me a content brief and information and a contract. My client didn't get any of that. So I don't know what the difference was. Like, I don't know what's better in this scenario. A gifted product where you just get an affiliate code and you're offset on your way. Or from my perspective, where I have to put money down, but I'll get it back if I make the content, which I'm gonna make the content. And then they gave me all of this information, like they treated me like an actual real content creator. That's the difference. You know, if I do a really good job, maybe they're going to take me more seriously, and maybe we're going to keep this partnership going because I did all of this back end work for them. So I guess I could look at it that way. But moving forward, I should have negotiated, because I think they clearly have the marketing budget for something like this, and I should have asked. So keep that in mind when you are pitching to brands. You are never, ever getting the same email as other creators, you know? You have the ability to negotiate. You have the ability to, you know, to tell them what you want before you settle. I know to do that now. I think this was kind of my wake-up call. So hopefully you guys learn from it. All right, so if you enjoyed this video and you found what I had to say very, very helpful, I mean, like, this was a huge wake-up call for me, like I've said, to know that I need to be changing up my pitch for brands. I shouldn't just be automatically accepting gifted collaborations, because it's not always black and white, right? They're always offering other things to other creators, and you just don't know what that is yet. So, if you like this video, I really highly suggest you go check out some of my past videos that I recently posted, because it really talks about starting my UGC journey. It talks about some of the different services that I'm using, like Bento, Influencekit, PopFly, and how those are finding me these brand opportunities and how useful they've been. So I highly suggest you check those out. And also be sure to like and subscribe, because I'm going to be posting a lot more videos throughout this journey just like this, so you can learn from my experiences and hopefully it will help you in your journey. So thank you all for watching today. I hope you have a great day. Bye.